The Fear of God mainline 7th collection duck boot. It retails for $765. Did I pay that? No, I did not. Got them for 70% off, but are they worth it even with that discount? You may be surprised at my answer because I'm leaning a little bit more towards no. Like any Fear of God mainline collection item, you get all the little details there, the quality. So first we have the box. Pretty large, matte black with the glossy Fear of God on top. And as you guys can see here, the Fear of God duck boot. The colorway will read black and fango. This is a size 37. It is an Italian sizing, and we'll talk about sizing a little later on. But even the insole is top-notch quality. You have a leather insole, the dust bag accompanying the shoes themselves, and then also an extra set of laces in white. And once we get past the paper, also featuring the same glossy print for Fear of God, we have the duck boot itself in black and taupe, or as the box reads, black and fango. The entire upper of the shoe is constructed of leather, which of course also suede, nubuck. We have Fear of God branding on the back heel. Now, they call this a gray colorway. To me, it just appears more semi-translucent. We have the black being the upper nubuck. As we go up the front of the tongue, you have the Fear of God patch on the front that is stamped there in leather. And then you have the stitching around. Really nice detail for the shoe, just something a little extra. And then the interior size tag will read 37 for this pair, and that is also stamped in leather. This is a great boot to add to the collection, provided the fit works for you, because aesthetically it hits on all cylinders in terms of a classic look that has a different take to it. Leather insoles, buffed leather interior, it really delivers there, except for comfort for me.
That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ back, another video on Talks with TJ. And funny enough, on a recent video, someone commented like, hey, I can't find any videos in relation to the Fear of God duck boot. I think it's a great shoe, but there's no content out there on it. Does anyone have anything to offer in terms of their thoughts and sizing? And initially, when I saw that comment, I had no intention of grabbing the duck boot. I knew it dropped with the 7th collection, and it just didn't hit my radar in terms of other things that were already on my wish list to pick up. But funny enough, one of the guys I follow on Instagram, Neil, has, just impeccable style when it comes to the Fear of God aesthetic. He mixes mainline and essentials extremely well, and he recently purchased the duck boots, and he got them on sale. So I've said this before in recent videos, Essence, it's a gem right now for sales, and it's a buyer's market for a lot of different things. And if you know the difference in terms of pricing structure for essentials versus mainline, first off, you will get better quality with mainline. A lot of those items are imported directly from Italy, so you get better quality, but that also means that you're paying more of a fashion house price versus you paying an essentials price for something you can pick up in PacSun versus something you actually need to go to Essence for or fearofgod.com exclusively. It really just depends on the item itself. But he purchased the duck boots. Now, he got them in all black, and the way he styled them, just listen, it's easy to be influenced, okay? So he styled the all black pair he purchased with the Fear of God mainline camo pants, and then the Negro National League's the crew neck. Now, I don't have either of those items, but I think I can still finesse that look, like the actual way he structured the fit and put it together. And I actually do want some looser fit camo pants. Not that I don't already own those, but something similar to the Fear of God look. I really love them. I just haven't paid the price for them yet, but that helped sell me on wanting these. But the price, I will say that the price really did it also. 70% off. So the price is listed at $765 retail. I paid $230 plus shipping and tax for this pair, so I think it came out to a total of $261, and then the black pair is marked down a little bit further. I think it might be $205, maybe. It might be $205. So I could have gone with the lower cost pair, for black, but I really like the contrast of taupe and black. So that's the one I went with. Now, price aside, here's the thing. It's a final sale item. So not that I purchased this just to be able to show it on the channel. I really wanted these in the collection. If you guys have paid attention in recent videos, again, I've kind of tried to incorporate more of that business casual, elevated, not necessarily so street look into my aesthetic, and I really like that. I want to do more of that, and I think a duck boot helps fit that, because in the fall or winter I can incorporate that more than just a sneaker, and I think it does something different to the outfit itself, overall the look. So I was happy to add this. It had nothing to do with just, oh, I want to show it on the channel. But I took one for the team. I hope you guys understand that, because this was a final sale. I can't return them. I can't exchange them. Figuring out sizing was a struggle. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys an actual side-by-side of the size charts for the duck boot and then for another Fear of God shoe that I own, because it's a little confusing. Okay, so here we have it. We know if you own Fear of God mainline shoes, or even the Californias, you know that the sizing can be confusing. In the Californias, I own both a 37 and a 36. Now, you guys know with the 37, it was perfect, but you do have a little bit more length in there, and true size, I'm really a true like men's 6, women's 7.5. And so the 37 was perfect, don't get me wrong, but the 36 actually gave you that perfect length for my foot, but it was a little bit too narrow. So I went ahead and figured out a hack to take a thicker sock and a shoe tree and a blow dryer turned on high and actually widen the width of the shoe, because hey, foam expands, and it worked. I really do have the perfect fit with the 36 in the California. So I did that, but sizing, just trying to figure it out. Mind you, only smaller sizes were available too and are available on Essence. So if you're a larger size, I feel for you. But trying to figure out sizing, that was a struggle in itself. And here's the extended struggle once I got them in. This shoe runs extremely narrow. So if you're someone that struggles with blazers, I'm gonna be honest with you, this shoe isn't worth it for you. If you struggle with a Nike blazer fitting comfortably on your foot, I don't think this is the model for you, because I had to use the exact same hack again to get this shoe to comfortably fit. And that's why I say I don't think this is worth it, even at the $230 discounted price, because paying north of $200 for a shoe, I expect it to fit beautifully as soon as I put that shoe on, and it's not what happened. It's not what happened at all. Now, do I love the aesthetic of it? Yes, it's a different take on a duck boot. It works for me. So matter of fact, I'll go ahead and show you guys the shoe on itself, even though you've seen that here in some B-roll. Go ahead, show you guys the shoe on, but then also ways I'm styling this shoe now that it comfortably fits. Sizing out the gate, I already showed you guys that was a little confusing to navigate, so I went with a 37, which is the same size I have as one of my Fear of God Californias. Here's the thing with the sizing. The perfect length is a 37. I don't think going to a 38 would have helped in terms of the length. It just would have given me more material in the front toe box area. The problem is it's way too narrow. So I feel like a disclaimer should be made by the brand itself that this is a very narrow fitting shoe. Due to that, I would actually give this a 5.5 or a 6 out of 10 for comfort, just because it takes a lot of finessing and effort and work to get the shoe on and it not be uncomfortable. However, on foot, like I said, it works in terms of styling, in terms of the aesthetic. So let's start on the left, the Fear of God flannel. This actually has the zipper on the back, so I just love how unique of a take it is on the traditional buffalo plaid flannel. I have the Gigi Pip wide brim fedora hat, super distressed, relaxed fit American Eagle boyfriend jeans, and the Fear of God duck boot. For the second look, rocking my Love Your Melon ombre beanie in the tan colorway, the Fear of God Essential Sport Tank in the wheat colorway, the minimal distressed cardigan, and then the Richie Lee Collection wool trousers. Rounding out the last look on the right, the old school Yankees Russell sweatshirt I found that already had the sleeves cut on eBay, the minimal cargo 2 drawcord pants in camo to top off the Fear of God duck boot. So go ahead and comment below which outfit is your favorite. So hopefully you guys appreciated this very objective take. I know that I am quite biased towards Fear of God and a ton of Jerry Lorenzo designs, but I just have to be honest with the difficulty in getting the shoe to fit well on my foot, needing to break it in forcibly by putting in a shoe tree, using the blow dryer on high, putting a thicker sock on, then putting my foot in, then heating it up again. That's really only possible for this to work and expand because the interior of the shoe, the lining is leather, the sock liner is leather, like the insole is leather as well. So that works, right? Suede, you can manipulate it, but should you have to manipulate a pair that you've paid $230 for? No. Now imagine had I paid $600 or $765 for this pair. I would not be happy, and so I totally respect people going a different route. Like, you can get another style of a duck boot that will fit you comfortably right out of the box. But again, I can't return this, so I had to make it work. Now, I think it fits well with my style, and you guys will see this in future videos, but go ahead and comment your thoughts below. With this, what are your thoughts? $230 and I still had to manipulate that? Yeah. Again, I can't return it, so I took one for the team, but now you guys can see what it looks like on. And if a blazer works for you and you have a narrow foot and you can figure out sizing, hey, go ahead and pick this up for yourself if you would like. I appreciate you guys for tuning into this video. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.